I recently rewatched Disney's Aladdin with my siblings. We are longtime Disney lovers. And with a somewhat more mature perspective than when I was a kid, it suddenly occurred to me just how full of meaning this movie is. So if I ask you what's Aladdin about, what would you say? The usual answer is that it's a story about a street urchin who gets hold of a magical lamp and uses its powers to defeat the bad guys, win the princess, and free Genie. But in actuality, Aladdin is a movie about being true to yourself. And while on the surface the movie at times looks a bit outdated, under the surface it actually deals with one of the most dated ideas and gives a powerful saying about it. So let's go to the beginning. Aladdin stumbles across Jasmine and immediately falls in love with her.
Wow.
But once he learns she's a princess,
The princess?
he says this.
Don't worry, Abu, I'll never see her again. I'm a street rat, remember? She's gotta marry a prince.
This prospect reoccurs more times in the movie.
But she's the princess. To even have a chance, I'd have to be... If Jasmine found out I was really some crummy street rat, without you, I'm just Aladdin.
Aladdin is convinced that Jasmine will never accept him for what he is. He is certain that his standing and his being are not enough for her to fall back in love with him. But then an unlikely event happens. Aladdin meets Genie and gets the opportunity of having almost any 3 wishes come true. And his first wish is, of course,
Genie, I wish for you to make me a prince.
or in other words, to change his standing, to put on a disguise, to become what he isn't. This is where it gets interesting. Aladdin, now being this changed man he so desired, fails. He's not being accepted. He suffers the stress of deepening his false identity by potentially becoming the next sultan, and is stuck in between Jafar's plots. And when you think things couldn't get any worse for him, this happens. Aladdin is forced to strip off his masks. He's forced to be his true self once again, and show himself for what he really is. And it's only then that Aladdin succeeds. Aladdin beats the bad guys, not by pretending to be someone else, but by being himself. The Sultan is willing to break the tradition of arranged marriage, not because of Prince Ali, but because of Aladdin. And Aladdin himself wins love. Jasmine falls in love with him, with Aladdin, not with Prince Ali. But the greatest symbol of the movie is undoubtedly this.
Genie, you're free.
Because even the omnipotent Genie, who can practically fulfill any wish, is incapable of achieving something as simple as his own freedom, as much as an insignificant but complete human being can. Aladdin learns one of the most important lessons in life. It's not about money or looks or having infinite powers that give a person fulfillment, but it's the ability to love and be true to yourself without any masks or ego to hide it. And when it comes to love, one cannot really understand the love of others unless they learn to truly love themselves first. I have several more insights about Aladdin, but for the sake of keeping this video short, I decided not to film them. Instead, I'm gonna write them down in the description below, so I invite you to take a look and let me know in the comments what you think. Disney is releasing soon a live-action version of Aladdin, and I sure hope they'll be able to integrate the same amount of depth to that new version. I'll link a trailer to that in the description below as well. And that's it. I'll see you next time.